Patel and you are watching Self Study with Vaidehi Patel. So I was not uploading the video since 11-12 days because I was at my village. So I thought that I can visit to my farm and can explain you the chapter Getting to Know Plants practically in this farm. Okay, so today's session is little bit different. So we will understand every plant here that is here in our farm, and we will understand the venations, roots, everything. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now let's understand the types of the plants. So we have 5 types of the plants: herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers and the climbers. Now I have made a separate video on classification of plants part 1. So if you haven't watched this, then the link is in description box. Okay, so now here we have this neem tree, as you can see, and the bark, as you can see, is brown in color, very dark brown in color, and you can see it is too hard, right? So this is the neem tree, this is the tree basically. And now let's understand about the parts of the tree. So first we have the roots, which are hidden in the ground. After that we have this stem, right, trunk. After that we have some branches that are splitting right over here, as you can see. Now we have the leaves, and after that, if it has the flower, then the leaf make the flower. The neem tree have the flower, but it don't looks as the flower that you see usually, like a rose or a lotus, and the flower only came on the special seasons, so you can't see it in this season. Okay, now let's understand about the leaves. So leaves have some of the parts that we have to discuss. We have a guava plant right over here, and let's see the leaf of this guava plant. So as you can see, the leaf has some of the parts that we need to learn. So let's understand the parts of the leaf broadly. So first is this long and slender line which is cutting the leaf into 2 halves, and this line is called as midrib. Okay, now the small lines that are splitting from this big line, which is midrib, are known as veins. Now as you can see, this green portion, this green portion of leaf is because the leaf is full of chlorophyll, thus it has the green portion. Now this green portion has a name, it is known as lamina, and this is known as the blade of the leaf. Now the part which connects the leaf and the stem, as you can see, this is the plant's stem and this is the leaf. So the small structure which connects this leaf and the stem of the plant is known as petiole, and this is the tip of the leaf. So these are the parts of the leaf. Now let's understand about veins in detail. So let's talk about venation now. Now venation is the design that is made by the veins of the leaf in different types. So mainly we have 2 venations, reticulate venation and parallel venation. So in reticulate venation, what is in the leaf? This is the reticulate venation. There is the midrib, and from that midrib the small veins are splitting out. It can be in this design, or it can be in any other design, but the main portion is that there is the midrib and small veins start to split from it. In parallel venation, what happens? There is the midrib and all the veins start to go parallel to the midrib. Okay, so let's see both the examples. So here we have this, as you can see, this is the leaf of papaya, and in this leaf, as you can see, there is the reticulate venation. There is the midrib, as you can see, long and slender, and we have the veins. Now this vein has also now small veins, as you can see. So it can be of any design. Okay, it is not as possible that every reticulate venation is the same design, right? So this is in different design, this is in different design. Now let's see parallel venation. So here we have a type of like a grass, and let's see the leaf. So here, as you can see, this leaf, and this leaf has a parallel venation because there is the long and slender midrib. As you can see, at the this side of the leaf. And the veins, as you can see, these veins are parallel to this midrib. Okay, so this is basically a parallel venation, and every leaf has only same type of it. So if you have a banana plant or a turmeric plant at your home or in your garden, then you can observe the venation of the plant. You will see it's parallel venation. Okay, so I hope it's clear. We have talked about the leaves. Now let's talk about the roots. So there are two types of roots mainly. First is the tap roots and second is the fibrous roots. So let's understand one by one. Tap roots. These type of roots have a main, means a prominent root, and from that prominent root some small roots start to split, and that small roots are known as lateral roots, and that main root is known as prominent root. Now let's talk about fibrous type of roots. So in fibrous roots we don't have like a main root or some lateral roots. In fibrous roots we have just a stem, and from that stem the roots start to split. There is no main or a like a prominent or a lateral roots. Okay, so I hope both of the roots are clear to you. Okay, now if any leaf of a plant have a reticulate venation, then it is compulsory that that plant has tap roots. And if any plant has a parallel venation, that the grass we have seen there, that grass has the fibrous roots. So reticulate venation, if a leaf of a plant have, then it always have a tap roots. And if there are the parallel venation, then it is fibrous roots. It is compulsory. Okay, so we have talked about the roots. Now let's talk about photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is a process in which plants make their own food. Like we humans depend on plants and animals to eat our food. But plants are like Atmanirbhar, they make their food by their own. So basically the kitchen of the plant is known as the leaves. Leaves make the food of the plants, right? So now let's talk about leaves. So leaves have a special kind of thing that is known as stomata. If you see it by microscope, it will be visible to you, but here you can't see it, right? Okay, so that the stomata is a thing which absorbs the CO2, means carbon dioxide. So in the process of photosynthesis, what happens? Plants absorb the carbon dioxide and they gives out what? O2, means the oxygen. And in the process of respiration, when the plants don't make the food, they breathe, they inhale and exhale. That process is known as respiration, that we also do in our body, human body, animal body, right? So in the process of respiration, there is exactly opposite. The plants absorb the oxygen and gives out the carbon dioxide or CO2. Okay, so I hope that both the processes are clear to you, the respiration and the photosynthesis. Okay, so these are two processes. So now I hope that you have understood that the roots, the venation, and you have understood also the two processes, which is photosynthesis and respiration. Okay, so now we will do a farm tour in which we will see how many types of plants are there in my farm. So I have also not done this in my life, and by this video I'll do it. So I'm super excited. Okay, so we have this type of plant and it looks like a neem plant, but it is not neem. It is the plant of white sandal, white chandan. Okay, so I hope that this plant, as you can see the leaves of it, right, and this is the stem. Okay, have you eaten the pomegranate? It is too tasty, right? So here we have the pomegranate plant. I have seen it first time in my farm. Okay, so as you can see, this is the fruit of the plant? No, you are wrong. This is the flower. The flower is not bloomed yet, thus it looks like a fruit. But from this unbloomed flower, the bloomed flower, as you can see over here, if you can see it, as you can see the petals of it, right? So the bloomed flower has some of the like petals of it, and these are the beautiful beautifulest part of the flower. Okay, so now if you can see that there is not a fruit that had in this plant, because it usually the flower, this bloomed flower, as you can see behind me, that bloomed flower converts into fruit after some time. It usually converts in winter season, but I think it is not converted yet. Okay, so after some time, after 1 to 2 weeks, it start to convert. Okay, so we have seen the unbloomed flower of the pomegranate and also the bloomed flower. Okay, have you juiced the lemon in your lemonade? It tastes too great, right? So this is the lemon tree. Yes, you are right. So this is like a lemon plant or a lemon tree, you will say, and this lemon tree has this type of flower. If you will able to see it now, white color flower, and this flower, when it start to bloom, it start to convert in this type of fruit, which is lemon. And this lemon is like really green at this time, but when this will be little bit big and it starts to convert in yellow color. So there are so many lemons, small lemons. When it turns into yellow color, you will able to see them. Okay, see the beauty of greenery and this farm. As you can see, there are the sound of chirping of birds. See, and there is the sunset point here. As you can see, there is too much of greenery. There is tons and tons of oxygen in the green place like this, the farm, or we have built it a farmhouse here, right? So it is too great, and I have tried to explain the concepts by practically here at my farm, and I have tried to explain this concepts very well in deep. I thought that you will understand by practical learning more as compared to bookish learning, right? So we have tried to make a video like this. I hope that this video will helpful in your studies, right? So let's see the beauty. Chirping of birds, the greenery, as you can see, makes this farm too beautiful in this world. Okay, have a next background video and want to watch many videos like this, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel Self Study with Vaidhi Patel. Stay tuned, stay connected, and bye-bye.